Welcome back. We're here with Linda Hare Sullivan. She is the founder of the Madonna Fund and also the Virginia Thurston Healing Garden Center Garden Cancer Support Center.
Well,
Welcome.
I'm not the founder of that, but
Oh, okay.
I'm a client of that.
Well, welcome on the show. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank
Give us a little bit of information about basically the Madonna Fund and what that is.
Well, I was a client of the Virginia Thurston Healing Garden, which is in Harvard, Mass. And the Healing Garden is a support center for people who have cancer, men or women, although it started with women. When I was a client, it offers many things. It offers support groups, it offers yoga, it offers art classes, all things to bring people who are cancer clients beyond just the body and the illness, more into the mind and spirit. So I was there as a client, and I noticed when I was in the support groups that very often the younger women, the mothers there, had a harder time. Very often they were sicker, they had to have more treatment, and at the same time they were trying to nurture their children, which is very difficult when you're feeling so sick. You know, we've all known people with cancer and we know what that journey is like. So I started the Madonna Fund as a way to support these young parents. And what it will do is it will pay for the kids to go to the Y. It will pay for childcare while the mother's getting treatment. Sometimes it's a grandmother who's the caregiver, and it will support the grandmother. So it's a way to support families so that while they're going this difficult journey, there's some light at the end or along the way. And we're holding a fundraiser called Lighting the Path. And that's being held at the Whistler House Museum of Art on April 27th, 6 to 9. And it's going to be a great evening. We're having jazz music, we're having raffles and silent auction. We're having wine tasting, wine, hors d'oeuvres. Should be a lot of fun.
That sounds awesome.
It does.
I like
come.
wine tastings. I would definitely
Please come.
go.
Here's your invitations.
Yeah,
Please
thank
do
you.
come.
Is it open to the entire public?
Yes, it is.
Do you need to get tickets in advance, or are there tickets at the door?
Well, we're hoping people will do admission in advance because then we'll know how many we have left at the door.
Okay.
And so to do that, you go to www.healinggarden.net, go to the events page, and scroll down to the Lighting the Path Gala. And that will show you how you can donate, how you can sponsor, or buy admission.
So even if somebody cannot come to the actual event, they could actually still sponsor or provide some sort of funding to the program?
Absolutely, and I hope they do.
Is this the first time you're running this, or is this a...
Yes.
Well, that should be interesting.
Oh, it's interesting. It's, I'm very fortunate because I had the idea, and I happened to mention to my dear friend Heather Benevento, who's my co-chair, and I was like, maybe I'll do this. And she goes, okay, where are we doing it? When are we doing it? And it was wonderful because she has really moved it along. And we went to the Whistler House. I went there, and I started telling them what I needed, that I needed a venue. And I didn't even finish, and they said, you have the venue.
Wow.
So it was wonderful. Everyone's been very supportive. We're very, very lucky.
I feel like it's a lot more fun when it's something you really care about and you're passionate about.
Yes.
Trying to put it all together. Well, we hope that you have a good success there. As far as the Madonna Fund program, or I'm sorry, the actual Healing Garden Cancer Center, tell us a little bit more about how it relieves stress for young women, because I know, obviously Lisa, has young children. I have young children. There's a lot going on in those lives, and it's a lot of stress. That probably helps, I would think, in the recovery process.
It does. It's a sanctuary. When you go, it's like you fell into a giant pillow. It just feels very nurturing, very comforting. The staff is not big, and it's nonprofit, so they rely totally on grants and donations and fundraisers. But the way it started was Virginia Thurston herself owned some meadowlands and woods. She passed away from breast cancer, and her husband donated 9 acres to start the Healing Garden. So there's beautiful wooded lands that you can walk through. There's a koi pond, there's a pavilion, Right next door is a horse farm, so now they're starting equine therapy also. But they have beautiful actual gardens and fountains, and the people there can work in the gardens. There's healthy eating, there's yoga, there's meditation, there's support groups, there's acupuncture, massage. There's all kinds of complimentary services, art classes, that's what I usually do. And they range from, it's a sliding scale. So if you can afford to pay, you pay to help support. If you can't afford to pay anything, you don't pay anything. And some of the activities are also open to the public. So, for instance, in the art classes, the public can go and they'd be charged maybe $10 for an art class. But it helps to support the whole group. The support groups themselves are usually just clients discussing whatever's going on in their lives at the time as they, it affects families and what's going on with the family and themselves. And a lot of time is not spent discussing the illness. Like in the art class, we discuss everything, just anything, everything, the weather, because it's a way to rest from that. So it's a beautiful place. And I'm happy to be here to talk about it, not only to support the Madonna Fund and the fundraiser, but so that people know that that's open to them and to anyone they know who might need that type of resource.
Now, where is it actually located?
It's in Harvard, Massachusetts.
Okay.
So it's out in quite a bucolic area. It's very lovely.
And what is the range of, clients that are within this program? Is it open to everyone?
Everyone. It started with breast cancer clients, but now it's everyone, and men can also come. So it's growing, and that's why they need funds, because it is growing, and they, as I said, a lot of things are given free. All right, it's just a great place.
We'll definitely talk about the event again, just so that those that are interested in going, it's Lighting the Path, correct? Mm-hmm. When's it going to be?
It's April 27th at the Whistler House Museum of Art from 6 to 9.
Awesome. And there will be a wine tasting, silent auction, raffle.
Cocktail. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, we encourage everybody and anybody in the greater Lowell area to attend and help what sounds like just an amazing cause. And thank you for promoting it, because I think it's so important to try to help people try to alleviate that stress. That's unbelievable. Mm-hmm. And it's actually the first time I ever heard about it, and it sounds like an amazing program.
Definitely.
Thank you.
So, all right. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, and we will try to make it ourselves, and also
great. I hope to see you there.
Love to hear about the successes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.